Welcome back to the Sleepy Keys Tingle Network. Today on the program, we are showcasing some fantastic heart-themed, love-themed jewelry brooches on the program today. And these brooches are here just in time for the most romantic time of year. And no, I'm not talking about Groundhog's Day, but actually Valentine's Day, which is coming up on February 14th. Put it on your calendars, folks, if you don't already. Make sure you're making the reservations, and obviously make sure you're ready for gift giving to your Valentine by ordering this beautiful brooch collection today. Now, what says "Will You Be Mine" more than a fun and decorative brooch? And this exclusive collection will certainly win the hearts of any fashionable shopper this Valentine's Day. So, it is a gorgeous, heart-themed, love-themed, romance-themed collection. But just remember that these beautiful brooches don't only have to be worn for Valentine's Day. You can certainly wear this on other occasions, anytime you want to just share with the world your love and whimsy through heart-themed jewelry and brooches. Now, before I get into the details of each one of these pieces, I did want to catch up a little bit and, just see how your weekend went. Right? Yeah. So Bruce, tell me about your weekend. How are you doing? Oh, watching the X-Files. I saw one episode of the X-Files. Look, my spinner's spinning on its own. It's already spooky. I saw one episode of the X-Files, Bruce, and it was the one where there's a fella that could fit through really small spaces, like an air duct, like very small. Like you shouldn't be able to fit through there. And it was so scary that I said, that's enough for me. I don't think I want to watch any more of these because it was so scary. And I tell you, I'm more of the nanny person myself. Maybe that's just me. But yeah, I'll stick with that. But I'm glad you got to watch your program. That's good. Yeah, and then Barbara, how was your weekend? Some John Grisham in front of the fireplace. Reading, that is. Okay. Yes, that sounds very relaxing, very cozy. How nice. And yeah, and then what else? Right, and then Nance, you got any performances coming up? No. Wow. Well, that makes sense. Nance says she's got to resting her vocals before she's going to be trying out for the spring musical with the community theater. You live such a vibrant life, Nancy. Such a vibrant life. And I'll certainly be coming to see you in the spring musical when you get the lead role. Because you will. Anyways, oh, my weekend? Well, I don't know. I tell you, Sunday I had to take it easy because, well, I overdid it a little bit on Saturday. Had some fun, did the usual, had to run some errands and things. Made pancakes, no big deal. But I had a fun night out with the ladies. Let's just leave it at that. I did a lot of dancing, which, I do a number of aerobics classes, so I can dance all night long. But it was some vigorous dancing, and the DJ did a great job. It was a lady DJ, and I went up to her and I asked her to play some. She She says, okay, I'll look for, nobody, they don't always play a song, right? You go and you make a request. I don't expect them to, but she played the song, and I danced so hard. I actually danced so hard that at one point I had to take off my shoe because it was a little too much traction. I took off one shoe so I could do a spin. I needed to do a strong spin, and so I just took off my shoe so I could spin on my sock. And I'm sure it was a beautiful multi-point turn. Anyways, I just needed to take it easy yesterday. That was great. You know, husband watching the football games, and I was just lazing around, just taking it easy. Anyways, back to the jewels. I want to start with this classic Valentine brooch. Look at that. Now, yeah, Bruce, go ahead and zoom in. This is like the traditional Cupid's arrow. This is really the epitome of Valentine's Day for me. Actually, no, it goes Cupid and his arrow. Or no, sorry. It goes regular heart, Cupid and an arrow, red heart and arrow, conversation heart, and then anatomical heart, but that's a little bit different. So what we have here is the classic and gorgeous enamel brooch. I think I'm going to put a darker background on this so you can really get the details. This beautiful red enamel brooch has a little arrow that's shooting through the heart. Now, it's not the kind of arrow that's just going over top of the heart. That's what I think makes this one so special, because it could have just been an easy peasy, layered that on top. But instead, you've got this gold-toned arrow that's going through the loop-de-loop of this heart. And so it's shot through the heart, a doo-ba-doo-doo. It's like that kind of, with a little arrow going through the heart. Gold tone on the back, beautiful red enamel. This one, I think it actually looks like it goes really well with black. So I could see this being something you pair with a little black dress. You don't have to just wear it for Valentine's. It could be another time of year where you just want to spread the love, right? So you got the red enamel heart. Looks beautiful against a black fabric. But you can see, I'm wearing red. It's sort of a warm, toned down red. So you could do some red on red, like that. I could see this looking really nice with, like a cream sweater, something in a cable knit, or maybe even like a light pink turtleneck, and then a jean vest over top of that. Or it could go on your jean jacket. Anyways, lots of different ways you could wear this beautiful heart. But maybe you don't want to wear this beautiful heart, and then this becomes the gifting heart that you give to your loved one. And again, this doesn't have to be your romantic loved one. This could be, your pet groomer, your HVAC technician, your podiatrist, your small motor electronics mechanic. Anyways, it could be for anyone that you want to gift a heart to. And I could see this being a really fun option where you have a Valentine's Day card, right? Like a piece of paper. And then you put this affixed to that card, but just poke it through the paper. And then this is like a gift. It's like a little gift you give along with your Valentine's Day card, right? So this is just our first brooch of many. And so I do want to make sure I show this one. We're gonna look at this one briefly because I think we all know what happened last time. I know, Nance, that was so wild. This is the heart kitty cat tails, little cat tails, and then they come together and they're making a heart, right? And so you've got two bejeweled cats. These are reasonable sized cats. They're not big boys, but these two reasonable sized cats have bejeweled collars on, because if you're gonna have a beautiful classy cat, I do recommend a bejeweled collar. And I think we should probably, Barbara, can you look into carrying those, please? Yeah. So the bejeweled collars add extra sparkle and shine, and then you have this classy shiny black, and then the gold-toned gold cat. I'm not going to read the Latin inscription on this one, so I'm just going to put this down so we don't run into any issues again. So there's those two. This is by far my favorite. By far my favorite brooch, maybe of all time. Is that wild? Can I say that? Because what we're looking at here is an utterly beautiful cow brooch, but it's a loving cow because it's a sweet cow because it's got the heart for one of its eyes. It's got two eyes, but one eye has a heart over it. Bruce, go ahead and zoom in. Look, heart on the eye. And then there's also, instead of having the cow regular bovine markings, you've got instead little white hearts that's making up the markings on this cow. And then moving down, it's productive. We can see there's some udders and a little white tail, but there's really no other brooch quite like this. And it's not that a cow says Valentine's Day, but I know there are so many cow fanatics out there. So you probably know one. They're probably at your church or, oh gosh, the PTA or something. So it's going to be the lady that likes cows, right? You better get this for her. You better call and get this for her because if you don't, you're going to regret it. And I'm not saying that in a threatening way. I'm saying that in a way that you'll think back months later and you see her at the PTA meeting, at church, at the luncheon. You think, oh, God, her outfit would look so good if she had that heart cow to go with it. And then maybe she gives you a gift and you're like, oh, shoot, I had the chance to give her the ultimate gift. Not that it's a competition, but it's, it's just something you are thinking about. So, this gorgeous cow is a fun pin or button, brooch, whatever you want to call it. This one's more, it's got a pin backing here, so easy to put on and off. And this comes into our collection at the Sleepy Keys Tingle Network from the Hallmark Corporation. And I can't think of a more authority on Valentine's Day than the Hallmark Corporation, because they really have some fun fun Valentine's Day cards, fun options, just a lot of good ways that you can commemorate any holiday. But it's a little hard to read that on the back, but it doesn't matter. Anyways, what a special brooch. And a good size too. I don't have my ruler, but you can tell that this is probably, there's an inch there. This is probably about 1.5 inches by 1 inch. So this is just going to be a really big, fun, standout piece for any could be Valentine's Day outfit, but it could be, just a regular everyday cow brooch pin. Next up, going classic. It's hard to see this one on push this out. I just want to make sure you can really make out the simple, elegant beauty of this heart pin. So this is not a brooch, it's not a button, but it's just a pin. So this kind, you remove the bottom, and then you've got this sharp piece here. All you have to do is feed it through your sweater, blouse, whatever it may be, or hat. I love a hat option too. And then you just put that back on, look, and then it stays securely affixed to whatever you're wearing. I love an option like this because it's so simple and understated, but because of that really shiny gold tone finish, you're getting a lot of shiny attention on this. And if you've got sort of a plain cap, not a cap, but a plain hat, one of the floppy ones, I like those. Put this in the front of the floppy hat, fold it up, and then this will keep it folded up in the front. So then you've got a fun look, and you can see out of your floppy hat better because you've got a little heart holding it up. This one kind of feels like there's something about it. It's like a Queen of Hearts, and I think it looks kind of like how you would have a card set with the Queen of Hearts on it, or I don't know, you playing. Is Hearts is a game, right? I think I've played that before. Play solitaire. I don't remember. Nance. Heart. I don't know. Is that the one where you've got the different suits? Solitaire's the one where you've got the different suits and you need to match them up. But it's kind of like in numerical order, right? And you kind of go through and then you stack them on one another, and you just play it by yourself, and that's why I call it solitaire. But Hearts, you definitely play with someone, right? It's not like Go Fish, you're playing with a deck. It's got the different suits. Anyways, okay. Really, really elegant. This one, I could see this one also being great for gifting. But I can also see it being one that you have on a pretty regular basis because it's simple, elegant, goes with anything. Gold tone equals goes with anything. Silver tone also goes with anything, but just like the gold tone heart so much. Now, to take it off, look, I just popped off the bottom, slide that out, put it back on. Obviously, you're going to want to make sure you don't lose the bottom, otherwise you're just going to have a sharp pin. That's not necessarily what you want to have on loose in your jewelry box when you're reaching around for things. Look, this brooch says, I love you. And it says I love you in sign language, which is how this hand is shaped. I'm going to have to put this in here. There we go. Look at that. So this is a one-of-a-kind piece because you can see that it's a ceramic finish that's been glazed over. And then there's this beautiful detail of a heart inside of the hand. So not only is the hand saying I love you with the sign language gesture, but it's also saying I love you with a little heart in the middle of the palm. This is such a fun contemporary heart. I need you to zoom in, Bruce. You can see where it's got a heart shape on the palm, but then it goes into this fun, jazzy rose. And then there's blue petals, and then another kind of mauve, and then another light pink in here as well. So it's not just reds, just because it's Valentine's Day doesn't mean it has to be red or pink or lace or white. But in this case, we've got a little baby blue, light blue heart with rose, mauve, And then these not cerulean, sort of like a cornflower blue. Also the heart here. I love this artist. Now I don't remember who it is, Barbara. I didn't get it on the card. But look, it's just really special to have such a loving piece in your brooch collection. Now, obviously, this would make for a fun Valentine's Day piece, but it's also one that I could see would be really great for gifting. So when you want to tell someone, I love you. If you just want to wear this on the street because you want to tell everyone, I love you, that's great too. You can do that with this beautiful brooch. And it's also relatively small, about 1.5 inches. I think I would wear this one on, again, my cable knit sweaters. Or I'd use it to attach a plain sort of scarf on my neck. Or I would make the scarf into a shape similar to, like a fun little necktie. And then I would put this in the middle of it, like a decorative element in the middle. Because I want to tell the world I love you. Right. Anyways, it's just so nice to have this sort of ceramic, more of a, like a glazed piece as opposed to our, traditional enamel. So something a little bit different. Yeah. Last but not least, we have a gold toned heart. I said it like I wasn't excited about it, but I am. It's just, given the variety of love-themed brooches that we've seen today on the program, I'm seeing a gold-toned heart, and I'm thinking, I assume you already have one. Everybody should have a gold-toned brooch heart in their collection. So if you don't, this is why you need to call today. Because, look, this is a beautifully crafted gestural heart. It's not a heart that's a perfect heart circle. We don't have any of those on the program because that's boring, frankly. But if you've got a heart like this with the gold tone finish and it's a little jazzy, see, then that really tells people that you're fun, and or you're giving this to someone who said, I love you. I do. As opposed to, here's a heart in a regular heart shape. That's not for the 20th century. You know what I mean? I want a jazzy heart. So this jazzy heart, look at how good it goes with red. Look, I'm wearing the red here. God, it stands out. It stands out in such a way that, wow, especially because you can see through it too on the piece there. It stands out in such a way that it catches the light, gives that shine, gives that brilliant gold tone shine. But then, on maybe like black, that's so classy. How classy is that? The answer is very. The answer is very. It's not a situation where I'm saying, saving the best for last today on the Sleepy Keys Tingle Network. I just think that this is an integral brooch that you should have in your collection. Because if you don't have a gold-toned heart, and then you're going to want to have a silver-toned heart too. Gold-toned heart, silver-toned heart. You're going to want to have you're going to want to have at least one cat brooch. That's for sure. And you want a plain silver and plain gold circular shape. That's going to be for tying together your scarves. And then something in a plant, in a floral, whether it's a rose or maybe a rose themed. It's probably a good idea to have a fish, like a summery fish in there somewhere for your pool parties, because you got to wear a brooch in the pool. But yeah, this set here, to recap, the integral gold tone heart, probably my most favorite brooch I've ever seen on the program, which is the divine cow with the hearts on it. And then you need a nice red enamel heart to celebrate the season. Which you could wear this both on Groundhog's Day and Valentine's Day. And then, just closing this up here, the I love you hands. Too sweet. So cute. So, you know, I feel this one looks a little springtimey to me too because of the flower. This one you can wear well into September till you transfer your brooch collection into your fall themes and then your holiday. Put this here. Okay. There we go. And then there's the gold tone pin. So many uses for this one. So elegant. And just put that down like this. And then, of course, do not read the Latin inscription, but you get these two little cats with the two tails coming together in a little heart. I think that's what's happening. I'm pretty sure it is. And what a collection that is. Now, this is 6 brooches. You can keep all of these brooches for yourself. I know I would, because they're so beautiful. And obviously, I'm going to keep that one. But you could also gift some of these brooches to your loved ones for the holidays, or as I mentioned, putting it in a little Valentine's Day card works as well. I wouldn't mix them in with a bunch of conversation hearts because they're going to get all chalky and someone might accidentally reach for it and think it's edible, and obviously it's not. And you know, you're not gonna be able to send these through the mail if you wanted to gift it to, you know, your loved one via an envelope. You're gonna have to pay extra postage, so you do want to keep that in mind. But on the postage, you know, you could put something like a Valentine's Day themed stamp. They've got ones that are, you know, red, have hearts on them. But I think they just came out with the commemorative Princess Diana stamps too, if you want to get some of those. It's more of a collector's item, but anyways. So, say you did want to keep all of these for yourself, and you're thinking, I don't know how I'm going to wear all of these. February is a short month. How am I going to wear all of these at the same time? Let me show you how you can actually wear each one of these beautiful love-themed, Valentine's Day-themed brooches all at the same time. Now, I think this is the first time we've done this on the Sleepy Keys Tingle Network, but I wanted to show you how you can make a broocherie or a brooch beret, and that's got all the style and whimsy of a gorgeous beret, but with the added pizzazz of a number of brooches. So let me show you how we do that. Put these here. Okay. Here I've got my fanciful beret, right? It's a beautiful wool, felted wool hat. And I think berets look great any time of year, but especially for the romantic holidays like Groundhog's Day and Valentine's Day. And so it's just as easy as this, folks. You take your beret, and then before you stick the brooches in, plan out where they might go. That's most balanced, and you know which ones you want to feature on the front of the hat and which ones you want to feature on the back of the hat. Now, because it is felted wool Sometimes you'll have some shedding in these, and it's fine. You can just pick those off. And then it might stick to your table surface. It's okay. It's okay. Just pick these up. Okay. I don't want to have both of these hearts right next to each other. Want to space out the hearts. This is obviously my favorite, so I want that to be in the front so that I can see it if I'm, near a mirror or a reflective surface. This one looks so nice. If I wanted to, I could probably just put this one on the hat by itself because it's fun. I'm going to put that one on the back. I'm going to put a heart over here and a heart over here, and then a cat and that. Maybe like this. Yes. And then all you have to do is get the beret open, the pin open, feed it through, close it up. You want to make sure that your brooch is securely fastened to your beret, because if it's not, you could lose it. You drop it. Maybe you hear it drop. The drop of a pin. Get it? Because this is the pin. But it's the drop of a brooch, and then unfortunately, you hear it, but only to watch it fall down a sewer drain. Does that ever happen to you? Maybe with a set of keys, something like that. Poke that through there. And that would be so unfortunate. I don't want that to happen, especially with, if it's like your favorite brooch like this one. So feeding that through, this one's pretty easy to put through there. Okay. Nope, that was too much fabric. There we go. And stick with me here. I'm almost done. See how fast this is? And what's so good about making a brooch is that it's not permanent. You put these pins in, you can take them out the next day, so you can wear your brooch for a different occasion, or take that out and then there we go. There. It's not permanent. You can have your plain old beret if you want, but you can also have the delightful brooch beret. Look. Wow. How fun is that? And it's not something that you have to do for everyday wear. It's just a way, maybe you're wearing your Valentine's Day brooches throughout the month of February, and then you get to Valentine's Day and you say, I'm going all out. I'm going all out today. I want to put on all of my brooches. And you can do so with a beret like this. Now, I don't want to mess up my hair, so Nance, can you model this for me, please? Gosh, that's absolutely stunning. Now, I don't have all the time in the world, so I'm not going to take these back off, but I did want to show one more time our 6-piece collection of Valentine's Day brooches, perfect for your Valentine to say, be mine, or for yourself to say, be mine, as in, these are all for me, and that's okay too. You know what? You deserve it. How much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 brooches. I bet you're thinking it's going to break the bank, especially for that utterly fantastic cow. No, it's not. It's $29.99. It's honestly a real steal of a deal to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 brooches for $29.99. So do not wait to call. You need to get these as soon as possible. Call in, ordered, so they can be delivered so that you can start wearing them now or at the latest come February 1. So give us a call. And Barbara says we've got a caller on the line right now. Let's go. Hi, caller. You're on the air.
This is Becky calling from Beckley. I've been trying to get in touch with you all for a long time now, and it's about the cat brooch, because what happened was, now I read the Latin inscription on the back, and then I read it 3 times, and my hand turned into a cat's paw, and it's the darndest thing, because it doesn't last the whole day. And I would say it was about, I don't know, 3 hours or so, where both of my hands turned into cat's paws, and it was a very disturbing experience, and I'm just really hoping that maybe you just take that brooch out of the collection, because I don't think it's very safe to have your hands turning into cat's paws just at random times after reading the Latin inscription. So just an idea. Okay, thanks, bye.
Well, great. Well, thank you so much for calling. Don't forget to give us a call soon, because this deal will not last. The Valentine's Day brooches, yours today for $29.99. We hope to hear from you soon.